School and they seem to be well rated.
The meeting is now called to order. Will the secretary please call the roll?
Mrs. Becker.
I'm here.
Mr. Cancro.
Here.
Mrs. Chu.
Here.
Mr. Hong.
Here.
Mrs. Lax.
Here.
Mrs. Reese.
Here.
Mr. Sealer.
Yes, here.
Mrs. Shaw.
Here.
President Simmons.
Here, we have a quorum. Please rise to salute the flag. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The New Jersey Open Public Meetings Law was enacted to ensure the right of the public to have advance notice of and to attend the meetings of public bodies at which any business affecting their interest is discussed and acted upon. In accordance with the provisions of this Act, the East Brunswick Board of Education has caused notice of this meeting be published by having the date, time, and place thereof posted at the Board of Education offices located at 760 Route 18, East Brunswick, New Jersey. Written notice was also provided to the Sentinel, the New York Star Ledger, the Home News and Tribune, and the Municipal Clerk of East Brunswick. All Board of Education meetings, with the exception of executive session discussions, are videotaped for later broadcast. It is the policy of the Board of Education that videotape meetings are not edited for any purpose. Individuals who speak at the Board's public meetings should be aware of these videotaping rules. And good evening. Small crowd tonight. We will begin with the superintendent's report. Dr. Valesky.
Thank you, President Simmons. Good evening, everyone. Niche.com ranks nearly 100,000 schools and districts based on statistics and millions of opinions from students and parents. I'm proud to report that in their 2018 ranking, East Brunswick Public Schools was ranked number 2 in the safest school districts in New Jersey and number 11 in best school districts in New Jersey with an overall grade of A+. We will soon be welcoming 70 new staff members, including teachers, counselors, nurses, and child study team members to East Brunswick Public Schools. Invitations have been sent for new teacher orientation, scheduled to take place August 22nd to 24th. The teachers will be introduced to topics such as curriculum, assessment, parent communication, classroom management, teacher evaluation, security protocols, and instructional technology. Teacher induction meetings will continue throughout the year to reinforce and expand upon a variety of orientation concepts. Once again, the Bears football team worked to donate non-perishable foods to the Middlesex County Food Organization and Outreach Distribution Services, also known as MC Foods. We are proud of all parties involved, including the boosters and the families that helped to organize the food drive. Summer mailings from our schools will be going out shortly. It's true. The summer has come to an end.
Not yet.
Well,
A month
nearly.
away.
Nearly. This year, the summer mailings will look a little different. All paper forms that were previously mailed will now be completed online through the parent portal.
I thought you were going to say they were going to be sent as paper airplanes.
Or as a drone, as Amazon does.
There you go.
For information about upcoming student orientations and back-to-school nights, please check our online calendar of events and activities, which is accessible on the district website. To provide you with additional time with your child's teacher, we are pleased to report that all back-to-school nights this year will begin with a digital message from the principal shown in your child's classroom. Beginning July 1st, the East Brunswick Public Schools moved to a centralized registrar. Families can now make an appointment and get all the necessary paperwork online. To make an appointment to register your child, please visit ebnet.org/register. Additional information and necessary forms can be found at this website. I'm happy to announce that this fall, all 8 elementary schools will be air-conditioned. Thank you, Board, for the vote to air-condition the schools, not for your applause. Finally, if you are planning to use community programs before and after school programs, early morning, ask, encore programs, we are requesting you register your child by August 16th so all the appropriate coordination can be completed before the beginning of school. Community programs will be offering some new and exciting enrichment programs this fall, including t-ball, floor hockey, Latin percussion, stop-motion animation, lacrosse, and for a couple board members, hip-hop dance, junior master chef, and coding. Please visit the Community Programs website to register for these programs by September 25th.
Okay, so we're going to want a fall tour of some of these programs.
Absolutely.
I think that's an easy one. All right, thank you. Next is the good of the cause for the public, where members of the public are invited to express themselves on school-related matters of concern to allow a fair and orderly comment period. Folks are reminded comments are limited to 5 minutes, and this is a televised meeting of the board. To protect the privacy of all students and staff, please address your individual student or staff issues first with the appropriate administrator. Anyone wish to address the board? I didn't think so. Okay, we have a quiet house here. So I'll close the public portion. On the agenda, I'm going to move the personnel, the human resource item 1 personnel actions, for which we have an addendum, to after our closed session. So we'll take that out. On the rest of the agenda, may I have a motion on the rest of the evening's agenda? Motion by Mrs. Shaw, second by Mrs. Becker. Is there any discussion?
This is also on the minutes.
Yeah, also on the minutes, so if you have to abstain, just note which one you're going to abstain from.
Thank you.
Okay, will the secretary please call the roll?
Mrs. Becker?
Yes.
Mr. Cancro?
With the exception of item 4 in the minutes, yes, and the item 3 is an abstention.
Thank you. Mrs. Chu?
Yes.
Mr. Hung?
Yes.
Mrs. Lax?
Yes, with an abstention on the March 30th minutes.
Mrs. Reese?
Yes.
Mr. Seeler?
Yes.
Mrs. Shaw?
Yes.
President Simmons?
Yes, motion carries. We have no old business. We do have a need, let's see, committee reports, good of the cause for the board. Anyone have any committee reports or good of the cause?
October 15th will be the East Brunswick Celebrity Dance-Off. New name, same event. Tickets will be on sale soon. I know some people up here on the dais are practicing as we speak. Good luck to them. You have very big shoes to fill because I won. Good luck.
No pressure.
Wow.
That was good.
A tough act to follow, whoever that person is. Wow. Okay, October 15th. Can anybody beat
Thanks for the
that?
encouragement.
Anybody else have anything? Yeah, that will stay in our minds for a long time. Anyone else? Seeing none. We do have a need for closed session, so may I have a motion to go into closed session for the reasons outlined in the printed agenda, including legal update and the personnel item. Motion by Mrs. Becker, second by Mrs. Shaw. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. All right.